So today I'd like to share with you how to use different tools in one project, including Minitab, SPM, and also some Monte Carlo simulations.
예, 그 호주에서 테크니컬 스페셜리스트로 활동하고 계시고 그 미니탭을 뿐만 아니고 미니탭 회사의 제품을 가지고 프로젝트를 어떻게 하고 있는지를 소개를 해드리겠습니다.
So first, I'm going to talk about creating a culture of analytics. Then a little bit on SPM. I see the previous presenter was talking about SPM. Then at the end, I'm going to use one case study to illustrate how to use several tools together.
예, SPM은 이미 조금 언급이 됐지만 조금 소개를 다시 드리고요. 그리고 케이스 스터디 하나를 가지고 소개해드리겠습니다.
This is a quote from Edward Deming, so everyone knows him. He said, "In God we trust, all others bring your data." So it shows how important data is when you talk about quality, when you talk about process improvement.
예, 데밍 박사님은 뭐 다 아시겠지만 이 데이터의 중요성을 얘기를 하고 있습니다.
Okay, let's see if we have a business problem. So we're going to use a concrete example, which means I try to maximize strength of concrete with mixing all different ingredients. So suppose you have a problem, say the concrete strength is not strong enough. So you can do something like follow on my left, which is based on experience. You probably say add more concrete, add more cement, or add more water, or add more different mixture. However, because you don't know the relationship between, for example, water and cement, at a certain point, when you add more water or add more cement, the strength is going to go down. So what we need to do is go to the right-hand side. We have to set up what we call analytics thinking, which means you're going to collect data to make sure you follow the relationship within them. So it's called analytic thinking. Collect data, you can use DOE, you have to do some analysis. Then you come to conclusion, we call this analytics solution. It's based on your data, right? But you have options based on the data, but it doesn't mean all the solutions you can apply. For example, I'm talking about baking cake. So I come up with a solution, say, oven 300 and with mixture of different ingredients. But you have oven only can reach 250 degrees. You can't reach 300, which means some applications, some solutions cannot be applied to your situation. So we need to make sure the solution is practical. Then you use a practical solution, double check, then apply to your solution. So this is called analytics solution.
예, 그 분석의 일련의 어떤 사이클을 보여주시고 있는데요. 그 실제 이제 콘크리트 강도에 대한 프로젝트 사례인데, 일단 이제 분석을 했다고 해서 그 분석된 모형을 그대로 현실에 다 사용할 수 있는 건 아니고, 그 어떤 그 재료의 특성에 따라서도 실제로 저희가 분석의 결과는 이렇게 하라라고 나왔지만 실무적으로 할 수 없는 그런 부분들이 있습니다. 그래서 그런 부분들을 같이 고려해서 문제 해결을 해야 된다. 이제 그런 말씀을 주셨습니다.
All right. So which means we're gonna working with data. We say talking about data analysis. That's not a job from IT. Lots of companies that you see an IT department working on data. But IT very close to data. The problem is they don't have much knowledge of your process. So to resolve a problem, it's a combination of your statistics knowledge plus your process knowledge, very important. And also we say analytics should not reside just within data scientists. So we have a corporation, right? Many people. Some people may be doing some graphical analysis, we call visualization. And some people may do some descriptive stats. They calculate mean, standard deviation. But if you attend some training, you probably think about making some hypothesis testing, right? I'm looking for where the mean is, where the standard deviation is. And some people attend big black belt, for example. They can do regression. So it's like a step by step, from a bit low to a bit high, then we'll move forward. But when you come to a certain point, we call the regression wall, which means you have huge amount of data. Then the question is, I don't know what to do. You know, with huge amount of data with many, many significant variables, you don't know what to do. That's called regression wall. Then we need some new tools, something like machine learning technologies. So we say data scientist is very important in a corporation, but we want data scientists to bring everyone onto this track. So everyone can be involved in data analysis to a certain stage, and hopefully we move everyone forward.
예, 그 지금과 같이 데이터 시대에서는 어떤 특정 부서에서의 데이터만을 다루는 한정된 영역이 아니고 이제 전체가 좀 협동을 해야 된다고 얘기를 하고 있고요. 그리고 이제 분석의 능력의 관점에서도 예전에 뭐 시각화 그래프 정도에서 뭐 주로 지금 하고 계시는 이제 검추정 이런 거에서 이제 회귀 분석에서도 이제 한계가 존재하기 때문에 또 머신러닝과 같은 이런 단계로 예, 좀 발전이 필요하다고 얘기하고 있습니다.
So basically, the whole track is from descriptive step, diagnostic, predictive, and prescriptive. It's just like stage one. What's happened? Why it happens? Next stage. And how likely something going to happen? And last step, what will happen? So all this whole track, we're going to have different tools. So we talk about Minitab, we talk about SPM. They're all going to work at different stages. So basically, starting from A to Z, or we're going to have illustrated tools for you.
예, 아시는 것처럼 미니탭에서 주로 이제 분석하는 그 전통적 통계 영역하고 그다음에 SPM에서 이제 예측으로 넘어가는 이 두 가지의 도구나 그 기술을 예, 같이 좀 병행할 필요가 있다고 얘기하고 있습니다.
All right, talk about Minitab story. Minitab has been in the market for 47 years. So if you look at the history, not many software are going to survive for 47 years. So people use Minitab, talking about modeling, right? You have sample data, you're going to create a model to predict what's going on and optimize a single process. Very good tool because you collect some sample data, try to find the best way to turn your process. And we talk about R&D because you don't have much data in R&D, research, right? And we also talk about Six Sigma project, especially in each individual steps. And we also talk about DOE. People think about a problem, always go for DOE first because DOE can tell you which is the cause, which is the effect. Reliability, also a very popular tool, talking about life cycle. If you are a manufacturer, you really want to study a life cycle. You want to see, I set up warranty for 2 years, and within 2 years, how many % product gonna fail? So all these are Minitab regime, we say. Minitab can handle this very nicely.
예, 그 미니탭의 역사하고 그다음에 대표적으로 이제 미니탭에서 여러분들이 사용하시는 그런 기능들을 좀 열거가 돼 있습니다. 그래서 미니탭은 47년이 됐고요. 뭐 잘 아시는 이제 식시그마나 품질 활동에 대부분 사용을 하고 계시고 그리고 최근에 이제 실험계획법 쪽하고 신뢰성 쪽이 특히나 많이 좀 사용이 되고 있습니다.
Now we're going to talk about machine learning.